Capricorns, thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at the second half of November. I almost wanted to say December. We're not there yet. Anyways, I'm super excited. I wanted to do this thing where, because I noticed that you guys have been slowly creeping up and you guys have been like really watching and stuff and coming through. And I decided that, hey, why don't I go ahead and do a system where whatever videos get the most likes for the time frame that the videos are up, like for a certain series, the next series that comes out, I'll actually start with the video that gets the most likes. Okay, so definitely like this video if you enjoy my content, if you resonate with it. Okay, don't just like it just to like it. You can if you want to, but definitely I value seeing, you know, whether or not the messages resonate with you guys. So definitely leave a like if you would like to support and you would like to see your videos go first. Okay, and let's go ahead and get it popping. Any information you need will be below. And you guys are already talking in the cards, so let's get it popping. So what I'm seeing here, you guys are not trying to spend no type of money in the second half. This is like trying to save your little coins, whether that's for Christmas, things that you have to take care of. But for a lot of you, it's like, you could be like trying to save your money just in case like anything comes up where you have to spend a large amount of money. Some of you guys are like more so worrisome when it comes to money, and that could be putting you in a spiral of like trying to just get your, you know, money in order. Somebody during this time frame may ask you for some money. You may have to turn them down. Okay, this could be like a family member, lover, whoever. Somebody's asking you for a loan and you may have to tell them no politely. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so this time frame also feels like a really good time frame for you guys to really sit back and think on some things before you do it. Like there's some sort of major decision you guys are about to make. This could be like moving in with your person or something. I'm hearing like moving across country. Something where you're having to pick up where you stay now to go somewhere else. This could be for a job opportunity, like I said, a relationship. Some of you have like a spouse that lives like in a different country and you're like trying to go live with them, or like I said, a different state. Regardless of the location exactly, you guys really do need to think your decision out, okay? Not trying to worry you or anything like that, but just so that you avoid down the line questioning whether or not you made the right decision, you need to make sure that you look at all the pros and the cons. Literally write down a list if you need to of pros and cons of you moving to a particular place or you doing whatever this scary decision may be. Okay, list out the pros and cons, and if there's a lot of pros that come with this move, or you know, if there's a lot of cons, then that gives you your answer on whether or not you should move forward. A lot of you are also going to be going through a time frame of like accepting a lot of changes around relationships that you had around you. Like some of you may be realizing that a Scorpio in particular or a Virgo, you have to more so distance yourself from. Why is this Hermit card here? Oh, the whole deck tried to come out when I asked that question. Okay, Spirit, just one card. Clarify the Hermit. Clarify. Okay, Princess of Swords. So there's some sort of idea you guys have as well. Yeah, when it comes to... Okay, I'm getting the energy of polyamory. That's some sort of like random message, okay? So some of you guys are like either interested in trying polyamory or like you're in a polyamorous relationship or something like that. And it's speaking to making making sure that you're doing poly with the right people. Like, there's nothing wrong with doing poly. It's just a matter of you making sure you're not dating people who aren't mature on your level, or the person, you know, the person that you may be, you guys get what I'm trying to say. The people that you're choosing to have poly with, you need to make sure that they're on the same mental plane as you, okay? And yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that. But another message I'm getting here is speaking to like some sort of idea you may have to go into business with two other individuals. Make sure you're not dealing with people with that who have like a very unproductive work process, or they have a difficult time actually doing good business. Essentially, you need to be careful of that, because you don't want to go into business with anybody who don't have these stuff together. I also feel like during this time frame, it's like you guys are starting to accept things that you can't necessarily change. And you're also starting to understand that there's a bigger... there's a bigger plan in place than you guys may be realizing. Another thing I'm seeing, like somebody around you, something about them changed. It's like at one moment they were just, you know, sweet, innocent, nice, and then now it's like you don't recognize who you're dealing with anymore. This could be a child of yours. This could be your husband, wife. It's just you, somebody around you, you realize that something about them changed. That person may be just needing some sort of, I don't know, pep talk, or somebody to listen to what they're going through, because that may be what's going on with them. They may be going through stuff and it's causing them to shift, not in a good way, but I do see that. Spirit is also drawing attention to like your mental health, but also physical health for some of you, if not mental. Okay, I keep hearing like random messages from Spirit. So some of you have like some sort of stomach problem. Something with a stomach problem, or something with lungs. You really do need to take it easy when it comes to like your health issues, if you guys are struggling with any of them. What I will also say too, when it comes to mental health, some of you are going to lose your shit if you don't talk to somebody, find some sort of way to de-stress, put a routine in place that's specifically for you, to where you're not giving too much of yourself to, you know, everyone else, and not making time for yourself, because at any moment that could be a thing. Okay, Spirit is also drawing attention to you guys needing to be strong enough to stay away from the temptation of talking to somebody, allowing them to talk to you. Okay, this could be the person who, because this card just came out. I got the wedding card in reverse. I really wish that this would just focus. There we go. So we have self-discipline, and we have the wedding card in reverse here. And this just came out. So it's like having the discipline to not talk to an ex-husband, an ex-wife, unless it's for, you know, of course, the child you guys may have together. But if not an ex-wife, ex-husband, somebody who may be in the process of like separating from a wife or a husband, and they still are like in this in-between limbo state of not knowing if they're really going to go through with it, or like acting as if they're not serious about the connection you guys have. Because then a lot of you could be just walking yourself right into another situation you don't want to be in, okay? I'm also seeing something here about migraines. Definitely need to take care of your mental health during this time frame. The migraines, the migraines look crazy. I also see where some of you guys may be very much bombarded with like stuff that you have to do for the holidays. You may have family coming, or you may be having to go out of town for some sort of like holiday stuff or whatever this is. It doesn't have to be specifically that, but take it easy. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. Somebody who you may have cut off, they may be trying to reach out to you during this time frame, but you may not be able to see it because of the fact that you may have them blocked. Like their messages may not be able to come through because of the fact that they're blocked. Okay. Also, make sure you guys are checking your mail. Make sure you're checking your mail. There may be some sort of important piece of information that comes through, and you may miss it if you're not careful. You might like throw your mail away, or something with voicemail. It's something with communication, whether that's, like I said, via the mailbox, text message, voicemail. Some sort of message is going to be coming through that you need. Yep, it came right out. We got messenger. Emphasis on the messages. Also, this is speaking to spirit actually coming through, and actually like coming through your dreams. I'm hearing like an ancestor may come visit you, like your grandmother, your parent who may have passed away. Let me move these out of the way so I can pull some more cards, because I pulled a lot. So a lot of you are, like I said, trying to focus on balancing out your money. There may be instances where like you have just enough to pay your bills, but not enough to feel like you can do the things that you want to do. And you're really tired of that, honestly. So you're going to find some way, somehow, to make it to where you don't have to go through that issue of feeling like your finances are imbalanced. Another thing that I'm seeing, there may be a raise or some sort of promotion put on the table. Some of you may be interested in taking it, but then you also may be concerned of whether or not you're going to be stressed out more by actually taking this position up. This could, you know, require you to work a lot more hours, or it may require a lot more stress than you already have to basically take from the job. And you may not be sure if that's necessarily what you want to do. Somebody could be interfering with you being able to focus. I do have strong fire energy. So this could be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Hold on, if it will focus. There we go. Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. They could be standing in the way of you being able to focus, or like somebody's mad, or somebody's like pissed at you at the workplace. You may be somebody who's like a competitive worker, somebody who, you know, is charismatic about their work, and you're very focused when you want to be, right? And like somebody else is mad that you may be up showing them or something. Yeah, a lot of you are also going to be looking at results that you've basically seen over the past couple of months when it comes to the work that you put in at your job or in your career or with your, you know, your passions, whatever they may be. It's looking at the results and it's like trying to make strategic moves to kind of change the outcome of what you've experienced. So an example of this, like with the business, if you notice the business wasn't as successful with like a launch or something like that, now you could be realizing, okay, well, maybe I need to do this, 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 and this, and maybe I need to do this, this, this. So it's like you're trying to move very strategic. What I will say though, it's all about making sure that you give it all you've got in terms of staying consistent on things. Like, okay, how do I put this into words? So a lot of like the issues you may have struggled with may mainly consist of like having a plan in place, yes, but then not taking consistent efforts with that plan. You guys get what I'm trying to say with that? There's something here with like a legal situation that you could be slightly feeling like is not moving in your favor. But in the end, you guys are actually going to have the upper hand, or not. Let me not say upper hand. The zoom here is crazy. Not the upper hand per se, but the outcome is going to be very balanced. The outcome is going to be in favor of overall justice. So you're going to come out the situation with a fair outcome. It's not going to be a situation where things are unfavorable for you, because this would be in reverse. So legal stuff, if handled correctly, goes through for you. Some of you are starting to slowly but surely kind of fall out of love with someone, mainly because they act so emotionally imbalanced. Like they can't express how they feel in a way where you can understand them, or like they may not be the type to where they just express how they feel. It's just they feel some type of way and they act out of irrational behavior. Just, you know, throw temper tantrums. Act, like I said, emotionally irresponsible. I didn't know what other word I wanted to use, but that's what it feels like. Whenever they get in their feelings, it's like God knows what they may say or do at that point. But another thing I'm also seeing, a lot of you are disconnecting from someone mainly because emotionally it doesn't feel like they either have your back or they're supporting you, or it just seems like they're not emotionally available to you. Emotionally, they may be someone who's very, like I said, inexpressive, mainly all over the place when it comes to showing you love. So it's weird. But another thing I see, okay, so somebody who you're not interested in anymore, somebody who definitely took you through some things in terms of random arguments and just randomly ghosting you, or just being literally the worst individual there could be in terms of just emotionally or irresponsible with the way that they speak to you and deal with you. That person may try to come back around. I'm getting strong water energy, air energy, and Virgo. But this person may randomly try to reach out, contact you, and you may have to go into a space of introspection on whether or not you're interested in that. But for a lot of you, you know you're not. You're not interested in that at all, mainly because of what this person may have done the last time you guys may have spoken to each other. Or it's like you never know where they're going to, or how they're going to react to things. They're the type where they just, they're a mess. Anyways, Okay, so somebody who you may have children with, they may be trying to pursue you again, and you may not be interested in this person, mainly because they act like they only want to deal with your child with them whenever you guys are together. So they seem like the type to where they won't be a parent, essentially, unless you guys are in a relationship, and that's been unfair to you. They haven't been somebody who you could really depend on, or even somebody who you feel like you can trust. So you may have to block this individual temporarily, especially if they're making it a big deal. Or you may just block that advance as a whole with the 8 of Wands in reverse. There you go. Interesting energy. I'm going to stop the reading right here. I hope that you took something from this video. If you did, definitely thumbs it up, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.